Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. I'm going to explain how to do the brew later, how to set the clock, and what the controls mean on this new Mr. Coffee LED touch display. I've got a separate detailed video that I make a cup of coffee, and it has some issues with making coffee. But in this video, I'm just going to concentrate on the controls. Okay, so anytime these coffee makers lose power for more than 10 seconds, they're going to flash. They've lost their time. So you just got to come up here, there's an hour button, you're just going to hit it. The display is touch. This is all touch, every button, nothing sticks out. It's very intuitive. You can just hit them and then it goes, you got AM and PM. So it's 9, let's do 9, 10 PM. And then you just let it, it's going to flash for a little bit and then it'll memorize it. Okay, so it's locked in. So now, let's say we want to brew. So if you want to brew now, you just come up here and hit the button and it starts the brew process. Now it says all, it's going to brew all the water in the coffee maker. I'll explain that later. Let's say we want to start this at 5 o'clock in the morning. You're going to come up here and hit the brew later. The timer button's going to flash. So now you've got to set it. Use the hours and the minutes. So let's do 4, let's do 5, 10. You want to give yourself about 15 minutes. So this is a really nice feature. It's going to say all. You can do 4 cups, 6 cups, 8 cups, 10 cups, 12 cups, or all. The default is all. After it does all, it's going to automatically turn the brew later on, meaning it's ready to go. It's primed, ready to go. And that's by, you'll see that light there. That lets you know that this coffee maker will start at 5:10 in the morning. Make sure you got your water and your coffee in there ready to go. Now there's no way of checking that time without turning it off, but if I click the brew now later, it tells me the time, it tells me all, and there, now it's set. So a lot of coffee makers, you check the time with one button and then you got to set it, the brew later with another button. This is all automatic. I'm going to turn, now if you want to cancel the brew later button, you just hit it again and that cancels it. So this Mr. Coffee has a few different features that we're not used to. So it's got this cups button. This was new to me. So that stands for 4 cups, 6 cups, 8 cups, 10 cups, 12. This is a 12 cup coffee maker. But the nice feature about this coffee maker is, so even though, let's say, you fill it up to the 12 cup mark with water, when you come over here and hit 4 cups, when you hit 4 cups, it's only going to brew 4 cups of water. Even though there's 12 cups of water in the back, it's only going to use 4 of those cups to brew it's only going to brew the coffee up to here. So then you only have to put in that amount of coffee. So you can do 4 cups of coffee with this. It even does 6. So that's an 8 and 10 and 12. I don't know why they have 12, because 12 is all. Well, I guess all, you could have a different amount. So say if you just added 7, you know, so all is whatever in the coffee maker. Normally that would be 12, but. So this cups button is different. Like I said, I'm not used to seeing that. And it kind of, one thing's going to catch you is it remembers what you did last. So if you did 6 cups, the next time, so when you do a brew now button, so let's say we've got our coffee and our water in. Say I wanted to do a full pot of coffee. I'm going to come up here and hit the brew now button. But see how it's stuck on C6? It's going to do 6 cups if you don't do anything. So let's start that. Let's do this over again and say I want to do 12. So hit the brew now button. I got to come over here right away and hit 12 or all. So I got to remember to do that. Otherwise, it's only going to brew that small amount of water. So that's a new thing that's going to take some getting used to. It has this strong flavor. In my video, I do a strong flavor, and it just takes a little longer. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes longer to brew the coffee. And that little bean lets you know that it's in strong mode. And that stays on until you turn it off. So if you do a brew later button, let's hit the brew later. That's our timer, 5:10, all. Okay, so it's going to, there's the light telling me this coffee pot's not started yet. It's going to start whenever the time comes, and then it's going to do a strong brew. Let's turn that off. So one more thing you saw pop up in the brew later was the cups. So let's hit the brew later again. So I set my time, remember, by doing the hours and the minutes. But after the time stops flashing, it goes immediately to cups. So I can change the cups. If I want to do a 6 cup in the morning, it'll do just a 6 cup, and it will only brew 6 cups worth of water. So I'm going to turn that off. So this touch panel looks really nice, really modern looking. Other than, I was really had high hopes for this coffee maker. It looked really nice. Just has a really nice footprint. I've got another detailed video I do where I actually brew some coffee, and it does have some issues. When you put the more amount of coffee grounds in there, it does overflow and you get some coffee grounds into your coffee. So that's all for this. It's just the touch display and the brew later. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.